Alright, so I'm back again so soon because, I mean, as you can see from this bomb coup, I won an ultimate battle. And I won it with my actual favorite deck. This is literally my favorite deck in the game. I play this deck a lot. I really have been trying to figure out a list that works right for me, and that is, akin to kind of like what I'm trying to accomplish with this deck. And I think this is the list. I mean, it worked out really well. I was really surprised. It was like not even close. So yeah, I went undefeated. I got my bomb coup, which actually just went right in my deck. I already sold off my other Janembas. And my girlfriend actually won me my second copy of this. So I'm going to post her first place ultimate battle from the one that was at my locals this Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and post her list whenever I get that here shortly. I just got to film it. But yeah, I went and traveled back to Jacksonville. We played another tournament, and I got this bomb coup. So super stoked about that. It felt really good to get that win with Vegito, which is kind of a leader that a lot of people kind of wrote off. But hey, man, your leader swings for 40, and then you just swing for 40, 40, 40, and it's, it's kind of a problem. Not every deck can really come back from that. But yeah, I think the list I got here is pretty good. I mean, really the goal with this build is I just want to get to 20 and drop and just start swinging 40 and get the floodgate online as soon as possible. So I can play him on curve and get that floodgate effect, get that tempo bounce, and just continue to apply pressure with boss cards every turn after that. So yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and move some of the stuff out of the way, and we'll just get right into the deck list. Alright, so we played a 55 card list, and the reason as to why is because this deck does include multiple copies of the 6-drop. The 6-drop Vegito is the main win condition, so I wanted to be able to potentially have that option to at the end of the game on a 6 or 7 energy scenario to go to 0 cards in deck so that I could push your game with the 50 swing. So we got 4 cantrips, not really, I mean, just 4 cantrips, 4 pan. This is really the most important turn 1 play, because realistically what you want to do is you want to go pan on 1, and then on 2 play a mill life taker, because we're playing 4 copies of each, and then turn 3 you play another pan, and then you play another mill life taker, and that's going to be your that's going to be your 10 and drop. But you can also just combo pan if you miss the pan, and then get a cantrip and a mill guy, and then you get that, and that'll also be your 10 and drop, so you can immediately flip. So yeah, that's going to be 4 and 4 of those. Pan is obviously super good for a deck like this. It's like a controlled mill, like I've said in other profiles. 4 peel off. Yeah. Really, we don't even do anything super cringe with this, like most blue decks. Oftentimes, I just use this for an extra 10k, and then I'll get Savior back at the end of the game. So really, I can mill all of these except for one. I don't really care because I'll just peel off on 5 energy if I don't have a 5-drop, and then I'll just go for Savior if I'm going for the bomb coup kill on the last turn. So yeah, it's going to be 4 of that, obviously. 2 of this guy. So we're not really playing a board control or high lifestyle build. So I felt 2 is probably fine. This is still good, and you can also use it kind of in the same way that you would with if you miss on the second pan, where you can do the same thing with this as if you would with a cantrip, where you just play it bot deck like a sharpener, bot deck their cantrip, and then just use it for combo to get it in drop for the awaken, so you can have the 20 in drop. Start swinging for 40. So, yeah, 4 of the Vegeta. This is one attacking. Take a life, mill 3. So yeah, we definitely just need 4 of this. This is honestly better than Goku, but potentially you might be able to get awake installed. But theoretically, if it lives, you should be fine. And if you have another life take mill guy, you should be okay as well. Because if you go first, you play pan, then they swing at you. You go to 6. You play this guy. Or either you go to 7, you play this guy, you go to 6. If they attack this and then it lives and you just swing again, you take, you mill 3, you play another self taker, and then you got your 10 and drop. So whenever you flip, you have the 20. So yeah, 4 of that guy, super important. 4 of the Goku. This one's kind of nice because you can awake install your opponent with this one, and then later in the game, because it's a mandatory life take. It's a mandatory life take mill 3, and then later in the game it's just tank a combo, or you can just charge it. But yeah, it's really important for early turns, obviously, and then obviously it will fall off because it's a mandatory life take. So yeah, for that guy, it's just important that you hit those. That's also like kind of why I want to stray away from 60 for this kind of build. I think with like a, you know, kind of like a high life build, you do want to go for 60 so that you can just ensure that you never run out of cards. And also it gives you more options to like play like 3 to 4 of some things in case you mill all of them. So yeah, but not in this list. So we are playing the Bombku stuff. So I've got the 2 Vegetas, 2 of the Bombkus, and then just 2 Sia. So I only went with a 2-2-2 because my philosophy with this aggro build was I wanted to, like, regardless of the mill, I wanted to always have access to like multiple win conditions. Because obviously, like, this is a really broken win condition. It's like it's a neat little double striker package, and I feel like this you know, kind of plays into Vegito's weaknesses, because the thing is like obviously the mill can suck. And everyone is like, the meme is like, oh, you milled all your super combos and like now you're cooked. But realistically, if you have 1 super combo and you mill 2, it's not really the end of the world. If you find the 4th one, cool, but like you're not really going to need it. Realistically, the game should be over before then because you're playing an aggro build. But anyway, my point is this engine allows you to play from drop. And that's kind of the main weakness with this guy, is there's like not much that allows you to play from drop besides like this and like the Vegito candies. And yeah, so like, I'm not playing the candy in here because that's just like not necessarily what I'm trying to do. I just want to play a boss card every turn, and if I have, like, after 4 energy, I just want to play a boss card every turn, and like if I have this combo, then I have it, and if I don't, then I'll just win another way. And if I lose because I bricked on this, then oh well, it is what it is. Like, you kind of just like run that risk whenever you play this stuff over like something like Son Goku Childhood. But there again, the problem is with like Son Goku Childhood is, well, I mean, you can't get that back. If you mill those, you can't get it back. If I open one of these and I open one of these, I'm not going to charge or discard these until I flipped. Because once you flipped, you're not going to mill anymore. Except for like 5-drop, not the 5-drop, the 6-drop Vegito. But if you're playing the 6-drop Vegito, then chances are you're not playing this package. Like, you're not going to get this on board. So I'll just hold 1 and 1. And then if I mill all the other stuff for it, then I'll just charge him. Same thing with like Vegeta or like any combination of these. So, not really like a super big deal if you can't get access to this, because you have plenty of ways to still like push for game. But I did want to have that option to be able to play from drop, so I just did a 2-2-2. Pretty long-winded explanation, but yeah, I kind of wanted to give you guys the theory of like what actually went into this. I don't have my second one yet, by the way, the second bomb, because my locals did not get their package for the ulti battle yet, but my girl won it, so whenever they get the letter in, you know, the package in the mail, I'm going to get my second bomb coup, and I'll have both of them, so that's definitely sick. So the next card on the list, this was something that I never really was like a super big believer in, was this 4-cost Vegito, because like obviously, you know, it's a 4-15-10, and you have to, you know, tap 2 and pitch a card to get the 6-drop back. But realistically, the role that this provides is just like, if I mill all of my 6-drops, I still have copies of this card. And it's 10k combo at worst. There was a list of Vegito that I was trying out that were going for like, you go like super late game and you get Goku Black on 8 energy. And then you just play this guy and then use the ability, and you have 40 and then the 2 swings from Vegeta, from the 6-drop, and then the leader swing as well. So, but yeah, the role that it like fulfills here is obviously like if you just mill all your boss cards, you have this, and like at worst it's just charge fodder and 10k combo. I actually did play one of these, and it just tried to get it to stick, and my opponent warm greeting it, because I played droids for one of my rounds, so they warm greeting it, and they just put me to 6 energy next turn anyway, so I just played the 6-drop that was in my hand. Something to note about this guy, you can do the active main, tap the 2 and pitch a card, and the card that you pitch can be your 6-drop, because this guy says play up to 1. So you can pitch the 6-drop, because it's like you don't have to have like a legal target in your drop whenever you activate this, because it is an up to 1. So you can pitch the 6-drop for this guy and then just play out that same 6-drop. So that's definitely something to note. Also, something else to note, you do have to have 10 and drop, but obviously, you know, that's not really a problem. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty, honestly, like a pretty necessary card for this list. Because you just never want to get screwed over by milling all of your top end. And again, it's another thing that kind of can mitigate some issues that Vegito has, which is your inability to play from drop. Sometimes, you know, no one's going to believe me when I say this, but sometimes it does feel better to play Blue Gohan, because it's kind of like the same strategy, but Gohan has so much more ability to play from drop. I really like Blue Gohan as well, as some of you may know if you're kind of just follow my channel. So that's kind of like why I included this. I'm like, well, I mean, if I'm tapping 4 for this and it sticks, then like they just get Giga punished. They basically just have to remove this. So they have to spend their turn to remove this. Obviously, some decks can do it much easier than others, but it's still a thing that has to be addressed. Otherwise, well, it's going to turn into 240 swings. So 4 of the Floodgate. I used to not be a believer in this card. This card's broken. This is like the best card in the deck. Like realistically, this card is like one of the only reasons why you would play Vegito anyway. So what it does is obviously is on play you bounce. Not obviously. What it is on play you bounce a 4 cost. And then when attacking, if you have 20 or more in their drop, they can attack with 3 or less. So it's super good into anything that's trying to go wide, and it basically just puts really any deck into a compromising position. Like, okay, so you just need to play boss cards next turn. You have to play a 4-drop or higher, and chances are they're going to remove this. If they don't, then you basically just win the game, because it's just too much pressure. Because you're going to go this guy into the 5-drop or into another copy of this plus peel off, getting back peel off, and then you have 40, swing here, combo peel off 40, swing here, combo 30, or go to 30, or just swing 30. You know what I'm trying to say. And it's just too much. Yeah, this card's really good. I don't know why I thought this card would be bad, but yeah, this card is like one of the stars of the show. The card's amazing. It really sucks in the middle all 4. I really wish that there was a way for us to just get this guy back, like a 4 for 4. But, you know, that's just neither here nor there. That's just me with my Vegito wish list. Next card is going to be 4 copies of the 5-drop. This might seem overkill, but, like, you just want to have this card. You want to, like, keep one. It has combo power, so, like, if you have more, like, not really a big deal. You just like, want to keep one, and then if you mill the other copies, you're like, well, thank God I kept this. Because, like I said, you're realistically wanting to go Floodgate into this guy, into 6-drop, and then kind of just win the game from there. So yeah, I just played 4. It worked out really well. I always had it when I needed it, and I comboed it often though because, well, it's got combo power. So yeah, this card's obviously very good. On play, bounce a 5 or less. So again, it's going to be that. It's going to be that answering. It's, you know, really it's like answering over curve, right? Because if you're going second, and you play 4 and you're bouncing there 4. Well, that's kind of over curve. If you know, I would say at least that's over curve. 4 for 3, that seems more on curve. Like something like Gohan is more like on curve removal. This is something else that I feel like is over curve removal. And it's like removal, sure, but you still basically turn skip them, right? Because you put them, again, you with this whole deck, a lot of the things you're doing is just putting them in a compromising position. Like, okay, so you can either play this card again or you can address this card, otherwise there will be repercussions, right? So either you have to remove this or you need to play the guy that I just bounced, right? So 4 copies was very good. Again, it's just so you can see it and you don't mill all of them. Just 3 of this guy though, because you get him out of drop with a 4-drop if you need to. And also he's a 0, so but yeah, I mean, I just love this card. Swinging 50 is like really good. So the final turn of like the last round of the tournament, I only had 2 cards in my deck, and this got to stick because he tried to like attack it. He had no way to remove it because he was playing droids. He warm greeting me. I went to 6. I played it a turn early. I did a 40-40, and then he went to 7 energy, so he couldn't kill it with a Broly. There's nothing in the deck that is going to remove it on 7 energy, so it just got to live. I just combo saved it. I begin my turn. I draw my card. I charge a 7. I go swing 40, draw, restand, and then go 50. And then I just play the second one, and I go 50. I play peel off. I restand. I go fucking 75. So yeah, it was really good. This card is broken. And that's kind of like the idea with the deck, right? Is you're supposed to be able to play this guy, and then ideally it would live, and then you just play another one. And then it's just so many 40 swings. It's like, there's almost no way anything is going to live through that. So, yeah, I just played 3. You could probably play 4 if you wanted. I didn't find it necessary. You're always going to find it, and if you don't find it, you'll find the 4-drop. 2 Zeno, there's like, never comes up. It's just 10k, and obviously, if it just gets out of hand, you just want to have this card. So, oftentimes it's just a charger 10k combo, but yeah, I still played it. I mean, it's Zeno. It's like honestly like the best board wipe in the game. So yeah, just 4 super combos. We played 18 because she's Bae. So moving on from that, and then it's gonna just be 4 savior. There's just like no reason not to play 4 of this. This card's like really broken. And then 2 sickle. Broly's not a real deck, so we just like beat the shit out of Broly and just ignore him. So yeah, I mean that's gonna be the list. That is my first place Ulti Battle Vegito list. I'm really super proud of this. Honestly, like, winning the store regional was cool with Yellow Vegeta, but, like, this is my favorite deck. So, because I won the regional, I was like, I'm just going to go and have fun today and just, like, play this guy and just hope that I get there. And I won the Bomb Coup, so very nice. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, I guess, and yeah, see ya.